my channel. We are going to be doing a burn brand tutorial. Today we're going to just zoom you in and jump right into this. Now that you're all up in my business, I have my foundation, my face all done. We are going to be using saran wrap as the base for this. I used about 3 or 4 layers of saran wrap cut into the shape of a cross, and we're going to glue that to our face with latex. You could use Prozade or any other safe material to glue it to your face. I just found latex would be the easiest. So we're going to put some latex down and then put the saran wrap on top and then cover the edges to kind of seal the saran wrap down with latex. So you want to make sure this first layer is completely dry, and we're going to do a second coat of latex on top of this one just to really make sure that the edges are sealed and to really kind of bring out the textures in the saran wrap. We're going to now start building up the edges of the brand, and I am using cotton and latex, which is a tried and true manner. So I'm putting some latex down, and then I'm putting cotton balls that have been unraveled on top and then covering that in latex. This has a very long dry time, so feel free to pull out the latex to make it look like the skin is burning and dripping off of you too. So you're just going to cover the entire brand like this. Fun fact, I graduated from university with a degree in medieval studies, and when they did brands in the medieval times, they actually had a very strict rule. Like, it had to be a certain temperature because it was supposed to cauterize right away. It wasn't supposed to like fester and everything, and that's why if it did, you were a witch. Things you learn. Also, sorry I keep going out of frame. I had my mirror in a really awkward spot and I keep wanting to just get closer to it and I forget I'm filming. Oh, my bad, my dudes. I'm sorry. So yeah, you really want to pull this stuff apart. Make it look gross. That is the name of this game. So after, let that completely dry. You want it to feel like solid to your touch. The latex I'm using is a clear latex, so you can see that it's dry, and all you can see is the white from the cotton. So when it is fully dry, you're gonna go over. Am I going to do another layer? No. When it is dry, to add more texture to this, you're gonna use some coarse coffee grounds, add latex, and then coffee grounds, and then latex on top, and that's going to give it that burned skin texture. So go around the entire burn and do this. Try this with fine grounds. The first time I did it, it doesn't work. You need coarse ground coffee. It's pretty key for this. And yeah, just cover that all in latex and let that dry. We're now going to go in with our foundation shade, just all over that. For this one, it does not matter if it matches. It definitely doesn't have to, because we're going to be bruising this and then covering it in some blood. So just go over it with your foundation shade to kind of just blend in it a little bit more. You don't want it to be stark white still. Go into the crevice of the brand. I'm using alcohol paints just because it's going to last longer and I have those available to me. You could use water activated or creams or whatnot. Creams just make sure you set. So I just went in with a deeper skin tone first, and then I'm going in with a rose tone / more vascular cover to make it look like the skin is burned away and giving it that more bloody feel. And I'm just layering those colors there. I'm going with a bit of a bruised tone now, again just to add a bit of dimension to the colors there. I'm now just bruising the edges up a bit, again with an alcohol paint, just to add a bit more dimension. Like there'd be a bit of bruising. I'm now going in with just a little paintbrush and going with like a bright blood red around the edges, just to add dimension. Like that's what you want. You want this to have that kind of fleshy skin tone. If you've ever burnt yourself really bad, you has that kind of tones. That's what you're aiming to do right now. So just adding a few more reds in it, some aged blood, some regular blood from the Studio FX palette, not Studio FX, Skin Illustrator palette, and just bruising up a little bit with some bruise tone. Just bruise it till you are happy with all the bruising and you'll be good. Make sure you don't overbruise, because I've overbruised a bit, but this isn't supposed to be a bruise heavy look. When you are happy with your bruising, take some Ben Nye Scab Blood and you're gonna chuck some of that into the crevasse of the brand. I also added some brown into the brand to give it kind of that dirty look, and I'm happy how it looks now. It looks pretty good. It looks like I've carved some stuff out of my face. And yeah, use some Ben Nye Scab Blood and add a little bit of that around the edges and in the crevasse, because if you got a good burn and you've peeled it away, you know that shit's gonna bleed. And the best part of this brand is using Lube to give it that shiny burn look and just coat the entire brand in that. So you could do the blood after this. I would maybe recommend that, but just put that especially all in the crevice area and blend it out a little bit onto the edges of just the upper ridges, and you have your brand. I'm just going to zoom you out now a little bit so you can get a little bit of a better look. Overall, just very, very happy with it. It looks gross, it looks disgusting. If you like this video, if you're liking my channel or wanting to see more of what I can do, please give this video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, I would love to hear from you, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll have another video up soon. I have my social media listed down below, so if you want to see what I'm doing in either school or in cosplaying, just check them out, and I'll see you guys around. Have a good day.